Alright, hello. So today I'm going to be showing you how I personally do keyword research for something as if I was going to pick keto recipes and try to find a bunch of different keywords and great articles to write about. So here, when you look up keto recipes, that's going to give you an idea of some of who your competitors are for that niche. And so you can copy some of your competitors, open them to look at them, and then you can pull it up in ahrefs. So ahrefs is a paid keyword tool which costs $100 a month. And you're going to be able to find a lot of great keywords and do a lot of interesting things to get the best low competition keywords. Just when you're starting out, it's better to find low competition. So what I want to do first is look at keyword difficulty. So this is a score of 0 to 100 that estimates how hard it will be to rank. 100 means it's going to be very hard. 0 means it's easy for a new site to rank. So these are all relatively easy. It's not going to be the easiest, because when you have more volume, there's definitely going to be more people trying to rank for it. They're definitely good keywords to start off with. So what I also did is I want it to contain keto and recipe. And so then I go and I click export right here, and I would export all the keywords. That brings me to this. So basically what you can do is copy and paste all the keywords into an Excel sheet or Google Sheets. And then on this one, I already started doing a little bit of work on it. So one thing that you have to keep an eye out for is a lot of them are actually going to have repeating keywords with different variations. So I'm going to highlight some of these ones that look the same. All right, so just by looking here, what do you see these have in common? These all are about keyword crockpot recipes, but they're different variations of them, and they have different volumes, different keyword difficulties, and more. But they usually have the same link because Google just will rank one URL for multiple keywords. So what you want to do is set a filter here. Just click either this button or a different button in Excel, and you want to first sort volume by Z to A, and then you also want to sort your current URL, Z to A or A to Z, it doesn't matter. Basically what this is going to do is it's going to show you repeating URLs. So for example, this one's all about lettuce wraps. So here you can see that this has all of these are basically variations of the same keyword. And we don't need to go through and look at the top. We only need the top keyword of here. So what you could do is manually, when you're picking keywords to write about, you're just going to want to go through here and only do really one main keyword per article that they had. So keto squid, that was their only keyword for that one. Nigerian keto recipes. That one's pretty good. However, sometimes that will work. Flaxseed heat cracker recipe, keto chicken salad recipe. Chicken salad recipes, keto. See, this is a good example of why you want to do this process, because right here you can see a lot of them are already duplicated. So the next thing you want to do is maybe keto ball recipe. You can see how that relates to carrot cake balls, keto Alfredo sauce recipe, and so on. And then when you do this process, you're going to have a lot of high volume keywords. And then once you do this process for all your keywords, I'm not going to do it right now because it would take a while. You could also hire a virtual assistant to do this part for you, since it's a little bit of a manual work. But basically you just keep going. Keto wrap recipes, the keto sushi recipes. You just don't, this point in time, you want to take out duplicate or partial duplicate keywords. These are all basically the same, so we're just skipping that. And then once you do that, you can just click on your filter and filter it by color and say, okay, these are the keywords I want to write articles for. And if you wanted to prioritize them by volume, you could filter it by volume and then start there. That is how I do keyword research. And then what you could do is you could make this filter, and these are all your keywords from delish.com. You want to do that same thing for Food Network, Wholesome Yum, and then at the end of the day, you can compare them against each other to make sure that you only have like the same one keyword, and you don't want to repeat keywords. As an example, like the crock pot recipes, I saw that that's going to be consistent across a lot of these other sites. A lot of them talk about crock pot or Instapot. So that's how I do my keyword research. I hope this was helpful, and I can provide a link to the spreadsheet in the video. Awesome.